Hello, lurkers, and hello, all you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct, and I'm having a Fatal Frame 3 adventure, the Tormented. I'm going to put this light source back on the table. Well, my face does not need to be spooky anymore. It needs to face the green screen. There we go, like downwards. Yes, I've been playing this off screen for a little bit because stuff's going to go down. It's the rain. Check out the rain. That's enough rain for me. Let's just load our game. Yes, because the game's a little long-winded, a little long in the tooth. So I've been playing a little bit offline. I've been playing a bit of the walkthrough, I won't lie. But we are now further because of that. And if I get stuck, I am just going to look up what to do, because it's a bit faffy occasionally, this game. And I want to get it done. Those, I talk about a snail's pace. Which one is... It's this one, The Vacant Dream. I think we just finished a chapter. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Actually, we'll know by how we're dressed. Also, just gotta point that upwards. So I think we need to go sleep. I'll tell you what we do. For good luck, we'll find our roommate. We'll ask her about the weather. She's very insightful about the weather sometimes. She's doing work though. Maybe I shouldn't disturb her. Seems like she's having another bad dream. Oh. Then, it might be a Miku night. Right. No insight on the weather this time. Yeah, so the last Miku chapter I did was the best chapter. Because it was like, go to these 4 rooms. What? Hang on. We'll be hunting for witches. Yeah. All these ghosts. It's just the one ghost. No, hang on. There's lots of ghosts. Oh, there we are. Oh, we're in the Unleashing. Now we are in the box. Okay, that needs to not point on my head. It isn't the Miku chapter at all. We are in the black and white. Excuse me. I think somebody's made a mistake. Okay. I'm not sure how we left that. I want to go back in. Well, that's an interesting... We can just now fade through the doors. Oh, that's all dreamlike and stuff. Where are we on the map? We're in the hanging prison. That's told me nothing. Ah. Alright, well, I wish I checked the other door, but it probably wouldn't have worked. Right. We have, like, filter on, snow filter, and... Have we still never... not been able to go out?
It must not be opened. That priestess, the shrine must be sealed.
Pretty sure I dodged him, but whatever. Oh crap. Yeah, we're not going to win this. Yeah, so the last boss I fought was a right pain, let me tell you. Why does it say 12? What is times 12 down there? Let's learn how to play this game. 28 of those, 12 of those. So we're going to have a little practice. I don't think I'm going to win this, but... yeah, I'm not... and that was Fatal Frame. Okay. Yeah, so I had to fight a boss with K, the dude. And that used up all of my health and all of my decent camera. So if it's throwing more stuff at me, then I'm gonna struggle. And by that I mean I'm gonna just be cheeky and use scum saves. Because we're gonna get this done. I'm not giving up on it. I don't know what that times 12 means. We're gonna try the other door though. Oh, we cannot. We cannot. We can go back in here if we want to just, you know, just stay here. Just relax in this boxy room. Or this room here. There was a ghost. We'll take a picture of you. Could have chose the cheaper option. We're going to use the official save. Because why wouldn't I? I don't think I'm allowed. I cannot save right now. Huh. Yeah, we're not... oh, I bloody well can save right now, game. And slot 0. Oh, it's just straight up not letting me do stuff. Okay, well... just to prove that I did do that, let's stop taking pictures of the worst, the best. Where are we in the map? Yeah, we're there. Okay. Right. We've all had a lovely time with you pretending that you don't have to fight a boss. But I think it's time for you to fight a boss. Right, fine. That's not where the boss is, John. And we are going to be cheeky AF as we do this. Saving state again. And I will even save mid-fight. Because we're just in such a bad place. I really like saying that one, though.
It must not be opened. That priestess, the shrine, must be sealed.
Trees! Yeah, I don't think trees are ever going to be anyone's favourite emote, but... oh. Right. Save state, slot 0. Oh, hang on. Is the chat the wrong chat box? Yeah, it should be this thin one. Why does it change? There we go. Boiled again. Right. I'm going to look in the tips, in the notes. Yeah, the sad snail came in handy. We'll look at these notes. Not, I want tips. Oh, is it this equipment? Flash? It must be Flash. It must be Flash. Okay. Circle. I can repel the ghosts. Okay, we'll try circle then. When I can... Oh, so yes, that worked. Okay, do we want to use all our flashes at once? Oh, why is he so fast? Shit. Right. That was me learning, and legitimately, I don't want to lose any health, so I am genuinely going to just load my game. Fuck. Okay, we're learning the timing. Alright, unfortunate. Oh no, that's fine, it's fine. That's like playing the first game again. Yeah, I can see why the second one is people's favourite. But, right. We'll figure it out. Let's run for a bit. Right, serving that. And that's how we're going to do this fight. We're going to do it the cheekiest possible way. Where's the host for that TV program that potentially could reference when you need them? Oh, my snail worked again! Ah, yay! Harry hell, there we go. I'm sure it changes. Right. Oh, fuck off, game. There was no red. Oh, an image of something's been caught on the photo, though. That's why I took that photograph. Hello, brother. I like all the emotes you used. One of those snails is angry. Yeah, so it's just... I get all the emotes, apparently. Maybe, hopefully you'll get yours soon. Okay, I thought I missed, but apparently that hit him, so I'm gonna keep that. Save state. Slot 1. Cool. You are my good luck charm, brother. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the walkthrough within arm's length, and I'm perfectly happy to save scum during the fight. Only because the last fight I had, not that one, with Key, the dude, you like just took all of my decent camera footage and all of my health, and I had to scum to do that fight as well. It was just absurdly like long-winded and difficult, and I was like, well, fuck it. If you're gonna cheat, then I can cheat as well. Let's save a game. Although that one arguably probably didn't need me to cheat, but you know, it's set a precedent now for me not trusting it. Ooh. I think that might be your end because I'm getting green. I'm getting 6,215 kilobits per second. Alright. In the garden corridor. Right, he didn't want me to go for this door, so I'm going to go for this door. It's shut tight. This old paper doll half unraveled now. Looks like a seal on the door is still not broken. So I'm assuming we're looking for another axe-wielding ghost. I think that was a hatchet. Is a hatchet not an axe, John? I don't know how you define axes. It's like a knife, but with a large blade. Ooh! How's my tea? I've only got 2 biscuit-flavoured tea bags left after this. Because I left all of the mine at work. Foolishly. Cool, where do you want me to go then, game? The problem is that if you wander around randomly, you just bump into more ghosts. That's how you lose health. So what I'm gonna actually bring out the walkthrough. But what they've got, which is quite good, is a little synopsis at the top of each chapter. It goes, oh, you should have achieved these things. That's quite good, because I wish I knew that in the actual game. We are in the Unleashing, aren't we? So we're over halfway. Try and enter the shrine courtyard. You know what? I knew that. Hang on, let's have this on a half a screen so I can still see chat. Lovely. That should be half a screen. I don't know why you undid that. Right. Let's look that up again. So yes, what does it say? It says, try and enter the shrine courtyard, defeat the hidden faced man in the garden corridor. I believe that those are things that I did. Yes. What's next? Take a picture of the determined man in the sacrificial pillar room by the stained corridor. So where the hell's the sacrificial pillar room then? Like even with the instructions, it's a palaver. This game is particularly bad at like genuinely pointing you in the correct direction. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it's awful at it. Oh, hang on. Here is the stained corridor. Via the stained corridor, so we're going to the stained corridor. We're going south, basically. Cool. South is I know this place pretty well as well now. And that's an aspect I like. I enjoy it very much. You go in and it's a scary mystery house And after a while, it's your house. You know everything about the house. Get out of my house, ghosts. What it's like. I don't know which I don't know which way I came from. I know all about the house, but which way does this simple corridor take me? I don't know. Mostly. No, we're going south, John. This is the south. We're going to trust that you know where south is generally. That candle's... Oh, you see... maybe... No, blood's always there now. I think. There's a baby doll in the straw thing. I should be looking around for health packs and stuff like that. Stuff of that like. I was saying to brother, because Charlie Kulak, I didn't say his name, has tickets, and I thought that was a reasonably clever idea to get people to just spend money and have their name called, because people like having their name called out. I can't copy it now. Also, it doesn't really make sense when there's only like 2 people in the room and they probably have been interacted with. But with a big crowd, it makes sense. Already, I've forgotten which way is south. That way. Yes, but that's what it's like being pop. I've seen a lot of people do that. Oh, hello. Let's save our game. Slot 1. Fight you when where there's space. That was odd. What's a hydrophone? Ah. Yeah, it must be super spooky when they die. And you visit their house. Right. Nothing around the back of here? Oh, we all made our teas already, brother. I know why the writing was wide, because I accidentally had it on box screen for ages. Now I remember. Ah, water phone. You know what? You were close. Okay. Here's a hand. Let's give this guy a hand. Okay, so looking up the walkthrough, like, necessarily ruins the game, though, a little bit. Not ruins, but obviously a part of the horror is in me not knowing, right? That's like a fundamental tenet of horror in itself. And me just going, there's a spooky ghost boy, and he's in the 3rd room for the left. You know, it's going to take that away from me. But also, occasionally the game does just want me to look into one room and take a photograph. I'm like, how am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to do that? tried to move it, but it's shut tight. Could there be something in there? Like, how would I have known to do that? Is that what I was supposed to do? Because that might be the seal broken now. I think that might be the seals. Sacrificial pillar room. What's the sacrificial pillar room? Oh, there's an actual... an actual door. No, hang on, it's not that. What sacrificial pillar room? It is that, isn't it? But I'm not allowed in it. Was I supposed to be able to get in there? Is there a hole in the wall? There might be a hole in the wall. So I think I've done what I'm supposed to do. I just want to know what... I don't think I'm supposed to be able to take pictures through walls. I think there was a hole. Like maybe this is supposed to be solved already? I'm really curious about that. Right, I'm gonna look that up, because I mean that's a weird thing otherwise. Sacrificial pillar room. No, it's above the sacrificial pillar. Okay, what room am I in right now? I want some insight in the stained corridor. How was I supposed to know to take a picture inside the room I can't access? And there must have been some logic to it. So maybe I'm missing something. The hall was constructed after the unleashing as a part of the effort to halt any further spreading of the rift. Okay, I don't know about the rift yet, so let's not ruin that. It's hung with shiminawa, sacred rope and paper, and has stained on the walls, strangely shaped like humans. I know about that, don't I? There is a hole in the eastern wall with a hand protruding from it. Shrine carpenters who helped build the post unleashing section of the manor were sacrificed and entombed in the walls to give strength to the seals containing the rift. The stained corridor marks the boundary of the Shrine of Sleep. Cool. Let's have it. I'm going to look at another guide. Even though I've just done the thing I'm supposed to do. I want to know why I was supposed to do that. I hope everyone's having a good time. Me being confused. Okay, game radar. Is this the same goddamn walkthrough but copy pasted? What's the chapter called? Our VI. No, VI, John. Second Dream, VII. The Unleashing? Okay. Also... Okay, well... Walk around the right side. What? Walk around the white side, west if you look at the map. Snap a pic of the disappearing man. Check the segment wall across from the hand that looks different from the rest twice to reveal a door. I mean, I know where the door is. It won't let me use the door. What? Take a picture of the determined man to get with the doll sealing the door in the garden corridor. I mean, I did take a picture of the dude. Maybe that's all I needed. Just the door. We're just going to return. I don't know. Maybe that was it. I'd always known about that door. It's never worked, but apparently just... I'm just going to continue. It's fine. We're not going to worry about it. It's weird. Alright, okay, so... Brother... So what I did was, I went to this room, because the guy tells me to, and I took a picture of something through the wall. I don't know what of, but it did unseal something. And so I'm like, I want to know the context. What did I just do? And there's a lot of things saying, oh yeah, you've got to go into the... You've got to take a picture of the determined man in the sacrificial pillar room. Which is there, by the way. I don't have it. It's not a place I can go to. Here's the secret door that I do have. I can't interact with the secret door. But I think I did what the game wanted. But like the guide seems to think I have information that I definitely don't have right now. And I don't know whether the game is... Because it does say, if you read into it, it's across from the hand. And it's clearly the secret door. It's marked on the map. I know where the door is. It's just... I don't know if the guide's wrong or... But I also don't know who in the right mind would be like, take a picture of the wall. It's a wall. It's a terribly meaningful wall, I bet. Okay, going off the beaten path is probably a sensible idea occasionally. Anyway, just to get extra health and stuff. I don't think there's any more health here, so we will return. How's your footage? I mean, I'm sure somebody else has some footage. I'll see what they did. Because the curiosity is going to kill me now. Okay, let's see if that's unsealed the door. We're going to make a cheeky save. I'll just someone send me a message. Ooh. Okay. I'll see how I feel about that wrestling. At 8 o'clock. What am I doing? I'm gonna scum save, that's it. Slot 2. So I managed to just run past the ghost here, which is quite good. There's the blood. Follow the trail. Oh, there he is.
It must not be spread. The unleashing cannot be allowed to continue.
He's not a fan of that type of butter, let me tell you. Right, we are saving. Slot 4. Oh shit. Fuck! I'll keep that one because he didn't injure me. I just lost some. Oh, wonder. Slot 4. I was gonna keep it. Okay, no. Like every other one, he just is unblockable. Nope. I don't know how you recognise those ones. It might be because I'm playing in like hardware mode and I should be playing in software mode. Sometimes that happens. So it's not always the game's fault. Sometimes it's my fault. My lights went out. Very spooky. Right. I'll play my games on. Oh, I missed that last one, but we'll keep it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. How do I use my spell? Oh, I missed that. Wrong button, John. Ooh. I missed that last one, but I'm going to keep it because we've had quite a string of good moments there. And also, I don't know how to use the powers. I know how to use the flash, but I don't know how to use any of the other powers. So we should look that up. Not that section done. L1. I keep missing that last one. My timing for that last one was really poor. Yep.
You cannot escape. Forgive me. Sacrifices.
Oh, he's well into those sacrifices. Can't get enough of those wonderful sacrifices. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm there with you, buddy. I mean, I'm not super into sacrifices, but I know the general feeling. You know, you make yourself a hot chocolate, and you're like, yeah, I should probably just have the one hot chocolate. But then you're on your 4th or 5th hot chocolate, and you're like, too many people were sacrificed for this chocolate. This is biscuit flavoured tea, though. Which is a good halfway point between hot chocolate and sacrifices. Let's save our game. Because I think we can go to a new area, which means paper doll shipped ward on the doors disappeared. So now we can go anywhere we like. And by that I mean just this room here, apparently. Okay, where are we on the map? Oh, that's cool. Is this... It's going to be the... Where are we? Well, it's neat anyway. Are we in the first game? No, we're just in a really cool, large room. I'm going to say a cool room. It's okay. Shouldn't have used the expensive film. Oh, there's 2 of them. Poor other sister gets the cheaper film. Right, before I forget, we might be able to upgrade. I'm not sure. Just buy anything, John. A decision was made. Oh, you have a spooky tattoo? It's getting worse. But also, free tattoo. So, before we answer that phone, we are going to go into our notes, and we're going to read all these things we haven't read. Not the snake bruise. That's what the tattoo is called, of course. The lullaby. According to the book Miku found for me, the lullaby sounds like a song called The Sleeping Shrine Maiden from northeastern Japan. Sounds just like that. According to the notes Miku gave me, the song sounds a tiny bit like Mbop. Okay, the Dream Mansion. Beyond the door, the shrine carpenters boarded up was the small shrine I saw in my daydream. Did that door seal the shrine? Is that where the ceremony was carried out? Could it really be like in my vision? Place to meet the dead. Is you really in there somewhere? Okay. Yu's friend, who's researching the manner of sleep. He promised to come visit when I told him Yu was dead. Maybe by working together with him, I can find a way to escape from the manor. Oh, I heard a phone. And this apparently set before the ubiquity of mobile phones. Look at that! It's a rotary phone.
Yes. Stop speaking.
Well, that was disconcerting. Wrong number. Oh! Probably a wrong number again.
Hello? This is Amakura.
Ah! Did you have that dream again today? Yes. I see. I think we should go check out that abandoned house one more time. We might... I'll turn the sound up. So you have to experience what I'm experiencing. I think we should go check out that abandoned house one more time. We might be able to find something out. I'll look over the local legend. It's like, because it's conversation going in one ear. I'll look over the local legends and stories and bring what I have with me. Just what happened in the manor. Books describe it as an engraving shrine. It's really spooky. Like, that, having one person just like creepily talk in your ear, while there's like a sound in that direction as well, is really quite effective. Maybe if we can combine the information we have, something might come to light.
Yes, well...
Right. That might even be a chapter. But, like, it was short, but only because I knew exactly where to go. So, we're going to see how Miku is. Perhaps she can tell us about the weather. Do you know what the weather's like?
Ray? Here.
Here you go, Ray. The picture of the woman resembles the one in this story, so I gathered some data on it. Ooh. The crawling woman. Associated with disappearances and spiriteds away. There's a definitely a better way you can phrase that. What's the plural of spirited away? The spirited, surely. Anyway, associated with the disappearances and spirited ways, comma, there is an urban legend called the woman who crawls on all fours. In close, I mean, it does beg the question, how else does one crawl? In close, dark spaces like under the floors, or in the ceiling or closet, lurks a woman that crawls out every night, cursing bitterly. That's the gist of it. Many urban legends of this type are based in fiction, novels, etc., movies, pictures that I happen to find scrawled in the subway, and real incidents. And as the story spreads, images people fear are added, and it becomes all the more legendized. Codified. The word is codified, surely. For example, the story, The Woman Who Crawls on All Fours, is said to be based on the following disaster. Okay, I've met the woman who crawls on all fours, and she is quite spooky. Because you have to go under the floorboards and she meets you there, and you can't use your camera at that point, so you just have to very slowly crawl away. It is said to be based on the following disaster that actually occurred years ago. 1 month after the disaster, a woman's corpse was found in a ditch several miles from the disaster site. Evidence showed she was alive up to a few hours before she was found. It is thought that to be an exaggeration, since the story became legendized. But several people who lived where the woman was found and along the route to the disaster site say that they heard a knocking sound in the night. There is also another version of the story that has been passed on. The part about a woman looking in the floor or the ceiling, seeking help every night, is the same. But in this one, the ending is that if you peer into the ceiling or the floor, she will attack you. She is a cat. She sounds very much like a cat. What are you doing out there? Ah, God! Thanks. Sorry for making you go to all this trouble. I'll hold these on to these for a bit. I added the crawling woman to my file. Here you go, Ray. I thought this festival was similar to that ceremony, like the photo with the twins. Twin deification. I'm reminded of, I can't remember what it was. I think I was, so I was playing the old Final Fantasy, which is apparently in that direction. I was playing Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy 15, as you do. No, Final Fantasy 14, as you do. And they've got, like, teleporting crystals, and they're called something like Nethicite. Something like that. No, they had a different, it's like Ethercite. And then I was like, oh, that reminds me of Final Fantasy 12, because it's got deifacted Nethicite. And of course Final Fantasy, which is still in that direction. That's the direction of my PlayStation 4, 5. What's the point you're making, John? The point is, Final Fantasy Online has a manufactory. It's not called a factory, it's called a manufactory, which is like an archaic name for a factory. And I kind of realised, oh, it's deifacted Nethicite. It's not, instead of manufactured Nethicite, because facted, it's deity made. It's a god made crystal. It's deifacted. Site is in generic crystal. Nethicite is in like a dark or night version of it. So deifacted and manufactured. It means manufactured. But facted is, again, an old way of saying... Anyway, I just thought that was cool, and I was just reminded of that. My brain went, oh, that's why it's called deifacted. Like, all the writing, all the, like, actual... maybe not the plots, I don't know, but the actual down-to-earth writing in Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy 14 is really good. Like, all the word choices and stuff, basically. In a way that this game is kind of poor at that. Anyway, let's stop. Oh, it says deification. That's why I thought of it. Let's continue reading. Twin deification. Some of the villages in the mountain region practice a folk religion rite that deifies twins born in the village as priestesses. Yes, I remember quite clearly. It is called the Twins Ceremony. When twins born in the village reach a certain age, most commonly 15 years, they are dressed in white. Then, as priestesses, they are joined by a red cord and conduct a seance. This red cord, which is a literal red cord, we told you on the previous page, is said to represent... Who's at my door? Is said to represent the twins as one person. And in the region, it is custom to believe that when the twins become one, they have the power of the gods. This rite is supposed to protect the village from calamity, and it is also supposed to bless them with a bountiful harvest. That one's... What I like about this ritual is that it's been built upon in a way that I feel is quite realistic. Oh, it protects us from the gods. Well, yeah, but, you know, it's that kind of scene from The Simpsons with Lisa saying about, oh, this stone keeps away bears, and Homer's like, how much is the stone? But, like, somebody's gone, oh, but it gives us better harvest as well. Oh, there's a better deal then. We better keep murdering people because I want that harvest. You know. Thanks, I'll hold on to it. You added the book Twin Deification to your file. Here you go, Ray. I thought this might have some connection to the photo of those tattoos. Tattoo folklore. This combination of snake and holly in this tattoo is primarily found in northeastern Japan. This design is chronicled in the northeastern Japanese folklore tale, Tattoo Maiden. Tattoo Maiden. The girl loses her lover, and before he fades from her memory completely, she takes the pain of her remaining love and imbues it in a holly tattoo. Yet the girl falls in love once more. Again, she loses her lover. She engraves a tattoo of her love onto her body again. This time she engraves a divine snake, so her lover's spirit will arrive safely at the place of the gods. As the girl repeats love and loss, her skin grows filled with tattoos. She cannot tolerate the pain of the tattoos, and it takes its toll on her sanity. Meanwhile, her heart is eaten by the snake engraved in her soul. I love that that's contained within a meanwhile. Meanwhile, she dies horribly. Did that happen meanwhile, or did it happen explicitly at the end? Because it has to, because death is generally the end of how you JF acted buy one, get one free, you mean? The heart is... I'm not sure what you mean. This legend is... I think you're referencing something, but I'm not sure what, I'm afraid. This legend is widely known on the plains, but depending on the region, slight differences appear. In the mountains, the following changes can be found in the story. This is called the Tattoo Master. The Tattoo Master. Oh, this is a lot of tattoo folklore, by the way. The girl who lost her lover goes to the mountain master to relieve her pain, to confide in her. On the hearing of the girl's pains, the master engraves the snake and holly on her own body and assumes the pain. The villagers, hearing of this, visit the master one after another to relieve their pains as well. Eventually, the master's entire body is covered with tattoos. She who took on so many pains gets trapped in sleep from the pain of the engraved tattoos and cannot wake. Finally, she's eaten by the tattooed snake. Oh, when you said about murdering people helps keep spirits and good for... Oh, I see. Yes, yeah, it is. It's the whole bog-off thing. The story has one more version. This with an even more tragic ending. It is likely the story designed to teach a lesson. The Tattoo Master 2. The Tattoo Master. The master covered in tattoos goes as far as the tattoo holly in her eyes. Then her tattooed eyes turn to mirror, and the pains engraved on the master repelled back to the people who engraved them. In the end, every last person is eaten by the snake. The part about turning to mirror may come from the snake eyes that were traditionally thought to resemble mirrors. Given the change in the story, it appears that the Tattoo Master legend of the mountain spread to the plains. When the Tattoo Master legend of the mountain spread to the plains, it became more fable-like. The story, with its priestess-like element of the master, was corrupted into a city girl's foolish love story. What would have been nice is instead of this sort of... I know, so this game's the sort of meta horror game. I get what it's doing. It's saying, oh, this is the house built from all the stories of horror. And, like, it's all melted into each other. I get that. But, like, this thing here where it tells me the same story 3 times, it would have been nice to hear that 3 different times. Also, and I appreciate, like, just presenting things is difficult in general. Like, you'd probably go a lot further if you presented these instead of, like, I don't know what this is. I've been told, oh, Miku's giving me notes. Are these Miku's notes then? Because if you showed me them on a piece of paper and, like, you put them on, like, scraps as if I'm finding them, as, oh, I got this in the library, then I could forgive some of the more weird choices, because then I'd be like, oh, we're collecting things from different evidences, and so they're different. Like, because it's telling me that is the case. It's telling me there are 3 stories. But now Miku's done the homework I should have done in my head. You could have presented 3, like, old stories and 3 old books, and I've gone, oh, they're the same story. Or even maybe you could have added a note, a 4th thing. Miku says, oh, this must be the same story. And then that's just added another layer. But now it's just been presented as page 12 of 12 of Tattoo Folklore. But yes, I appreciate presenting it like that would have been just extra work as well. As far as the meaning of the snake and holly tattoo in this folklore. So what it very much feels like is I'm getting Miku's homework right now. As far as the meaning of the snake and holly tattoo in this folklore, the holly tree represents the pain of love for the dead and the pain of the heart. The snake is employed here as the divine sense, and its import seems to be tied into love and pathos for the dead that devours those, including the girl and the master. Thanks. I'll hold on to it.
I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second.
It just blanked out there for a second. I'm really kind of burnt tonight.
It's raining again.
Ah, there we go. We found out the weather. Thank you very much. That's what I came in here for. It is indeed raining again. Been raining for like, I don't know if we're on days or hours. It's all started to bleed into each other. But that's an interesting noise. Okay. We're just gonna go. Oh! Oh, Miku, you scamp! It's one of those tricks. I can see my face reflected in the mirror above the wash basin, and some bloody hands. Nope. Okay. Apparently, the narrator is not going to acknowledge the bloody hands. There you go, some speedrun strats right there. That is not where the room is. Don't have any film. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's go to Kay's room quickly. K is for quick. You spell it backwards. On a mirror. In blood. So I just want to... Hang on. That lamp! Decisions were made there, weren't there? Okay, just wanted to point out the lamp. I've only just noticed that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where did you come from? Seems like she's having another bad dream. Okay. That was kind of creepy. More importantly, we haven't seen the cat in ages. cat's the key to all of this. I assume that's supposed to be a normal doll and not a creepy one. They're all kind of creepy. Like if a Bratz doll turned up, that would be very creepy. And I don't think they're supposed to be creepy. On the shelf, bear shit put old pieces of machinery you used to collect. You. Oh, in a bookcase, there's a book with a Buddhist image that resembles the Buddhist image in the photograph. Rituals and statues. This statue is from the derelict temple in the Akita Mountains. It is standing upright, but seems to be holding something like reins in its hand, making it a very unusual Buddhist statue. The temple appears to have been neglected for many years, and both the ceiling and the floor fell in. The books were completely decomposed upon the investigation. A small amount of blood was found on the statue, and there was also traces of the same blood on the floor of the temple. It appears some kind of blood, of some sort of folk ritual or sacrifice may have taken place here. No oral tradition or documents related to the temple are left in the surrounding mountain villages, so the details remain a mystery. I've added it to my file. Arranged on the bookcase. Yes, I know. Ooh. And that's why we occasionally visit this room. Right. I think that's enough rummaging around. Since it's only been like an hour and a bit, I might as well continue. I was only going to do a chapter. That was a pretty quick chapter. Might be worth me making another cup of tea though. But if I make a cup of tea, people might disappear. Let's save my game. Are we doing well? Right. Yes, I'm going to make myself another cup of tea, I think.